Interesting. This one unlocks the ability to conjure a hopping pot. This type of magical little pot will periodically brew a randomly selected potion. Huh. Okay, there's some cool stuff in there that I want.
Let me know if there's anything else I can.
Revelio.
There's a really big chest out there. What's this? Have I looked at this? Oh yeah, I did that before. I went upstairs. I assumed it was one of the big chests that has the eyeballs. Maybe not. I can't get into that side, apparently. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so where is this place that everybody keeps telling me I need to go to buy the mandrakes and the mandrake seeds? Maybe I can't get there yet. Maybe it's one of those things that, like, the Quidditch shop that I couldn't get in until after I had the quest for it. I don't know. Alright, so 3 broomsticks. Let's go talk to Sirona quickly. Hi, Sirona. Tell me about the goblins.
Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
I'm glad to hear it.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
What have you heard about Ranrock and Rookwood?
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Okay, will do. Oh, he's in the Hog's Head, so he's here. Okay. We'll go talk to him quickly. I love this vegetable garden. There's beets in the ground. I think these are cabbages. They look more like cabbages than lettuce.
Revelio.
I thought I heard you. Hogsmeade Community Garden. This small community garden in the heart of the village is the perfect spot for growing various herbs and peaceful magical plants. They have a community garden. I need to get out of here. Open the gate.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Oh, that was a meat? I just assumed it was a resident that was yelling at me as I walked by. Wait, is this the Hog's Head? I walked right by it. Ah, yes. Yes, it is.
Welcome to the Ox Head. Any empty seat is yours.
I don't want an empty seat until I collect all of the things.
Can I help you with something?
I might be becoming inebriated at this moment. I'm drinking out of a mug. But I have no idea what was in it. Oh, another thingy for my head. This mounted hogshead rolls its eyes and snuffles its nose as it oversees the seedy atmosphere and decidedly interesting clientele of the hogshead. Cool. Can I have some bar nuts? All right, Lodgok.
Revelio.
I think I got everything in here now. Let's have a chat, can we?
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
I literally was going to say, well, Serona does. Serona trusts me.
Serona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
To be fair, this does sound like a trap. But it's going to advance the storyline either way, right? I mean, they're not just going to... Sounds like a trap.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
That is not
We
what
will
I said.
have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay. Right now I need to leave. Alright, we're going to go back really quickly. We're going to learn... On the Hogwarts map, we're going to go to Madame Kagawa. Wherever she is. I think she's out here. Not what I wanted. How do I get down to here? Sure, that's where I want to be. Ish. Okay, I think that her... She's up here, I think. If I remember correctly, I think we did this before. So, Madame Kagawa, please teach me a new spell.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movement.
Whoa, this one's crazy. Okay. We got a new spell? Slows the motion of enemies and objects. The larger the object, the less the effect the spell will have on it. Sure.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Okay. So that is a which color spell? This one. I need this other tier before I can start putting more stuff on it. Gosh, There's so many spells. I need way more of these. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've got a beast class? Okay, I got like 15 minutes. We should be close to like a fantastic beast or whatever, care of magical creatures, probably. Oh, I might get to unlock the ability to raise my own beasts after this. Oh, we need to go. I was gonna say, we gotta be close. The hut is down here. I should probably have time for this yet in the stream, so... Gonna learn ourselves about some magical creatures. Hello, people.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald.
She's named him Gerald.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Brush the puffskein. The beast petting brush is used to nurture magical beasts. Tap T and then hover over the beast petting brush. And then hold the left click and drag it to your spell set. Okay. I gotta put that on my spell sets too? Okay. Oh, so I don't actually even brush him. Oh,
That's
look at the little
lovely.
hearts!
I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Okay, need to put that on my spell thing too. Alright, there we go. Looks like a fatter and fluffier version of a Tribble. Alright. It is really cute, though.
What do taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think.
Pudding?
I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
I like Gerald.
That's good news. He seems very nice. He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
So I was going to actually show really quickly. I found... There was some sort of fur whooper or something like that when we got a feather in potions class, and they actually are very cool looking.
Ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald.
This is this whooper over here, this blue thing? I think. Or no, wait. No, maybe not. Here, I'll show you what I found. Is it in collections, maybe? Here. Look at this thing. No, this one. A whooper. He's crazy looking. So that's the feather that I found in potions class. I went in here afterwards and I was like, oh, this is what a whooper is, because I had no idea. I remember saying that when I went to get the feather. I was like, I have no idea what a whooper is. Hello. So I need to pet you. Or, I'm sorry, I need to groom you and feed you. Okay, he's being brushed, so I could feed you in the interim. There you go.
The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
Okay.
As do I.
And then I just need a to brush you.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Look, there is a Kneazle here that did not get fed and brushed. You are going to wait a second. They eat really slowly. I like these. They're very cool. Okay, we'll talk to you now, I suppose.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Oh, what did you want?
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Wait, so we're going right now? Okay.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Okay, this is not the Forbidden Forest then, I don't think.
It's like the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
I've been up this direction. This is how I crossed over to go down and meet Natty.
We're nearly there.
I haven't seen
just
Natty in a
ahead.
long time. Hopefully she's, you know, still kicking.
Stand back.
Is this my hippogriff? No, mine's black.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Please don't take my eyes. All right, we're gonna bow. To be fair, you're supposed to keep eye contact.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Oh, look at she's like, yeah, get under there. Get that spot right there.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
She was brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That sounds suspicious.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Oh. Sure, would be good to investigate.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Cool. All right, last thing before we wrap up the stream here, we are going to go to the Hogwarts map. We're going to go to the Room of Requirement because that's in the astronomy wing, I think. Sure. I think it's somewhere. Yeah, it's in the astronomy tower. I might have gone too far up in the tower, though. I just need to get the Room of Requirement. I'm going to put down this potion stand so we can take a look at it before we finish up the stream here. Maybe start crafting some Wig and Weld potions. I still wonder if that key is around up here somewhere. Otherwise, I have no idea where it got to. Because it flew away way too fast, and I couldn't keep up. Alright. Get me in here. Hi, Deke. Alright, I think it was... Whoops. Okay, I just vanished my potion station. Alright, conjuring. Let's put you on here. Alright, I need the big one. The... That's the hopping pots. Let's see. So this is okay. This is the T-shaped one. So scientific, botanical, eclectic. Let's go scientific. Ooh, it's big. Just put it there for now. I'll move it. I just need to move. Well, you know what? I'll fix that up after the stream ends here. All right. All right. Get me out of that. So yes, we now have the ability to make 3 at once. So make a Wiggenweld potion. And you can make a Wiggenweld... Wait.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Yeah, so we can make like 3 potions at once now, which is awesome. And our plants should be done. But that's going to be pretty much the end of the stream. I'm just going to go ahead and make myself some more Wiggenweld potions so that we are properly prepared. The next, I actually need to check my different ingredients and see what I have available to me to know what I actually have, what I have to make a point to collect while I'm out and about. So I'm going to do a couple odd and end things here when I finish up the stream, and then next time we will be jumping back in. Maybe going through some of these side quests, but hopefully at some point getting into trial number 2, but that might be a little bit yet. Because apparently they said they were going to put that on hold. Gosh, what quest do we even have? So I know I've got to still do the invisibility oh my gosh. Right, the Witch's Tomb. I've got a bunch of professor assignments. There's Daedalian keys. Sweeping the competition. Purchase a broom from Albie Weeks. Already did that. Oh, look into a broom enhancement. Okay, got it. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, as always, for those of you on Twitch that might be watching this now or in the future, you can always catch my videos for both Hogwarts Legacy and my other content that I do, different series that I've got going on over on YouTube at Hawk1216. I've also got a Discord at Hawk1216. And for those of you that are on YouTube catching up at a later date, thanks for joining in. You can always catch me on Twitch at Hawk1216. And I post messages on my Discord as well when I'm going live. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. And I will catch you back here on Hogwarts Legacy, hopefully in the not too distant future. So I'll catch you guys next time.